somebody that fans are really, really getting behind now is LA Knight, a guy that you worked with quite a
Yeah,
lot. He's a star on the rise. I don't think his star has ever been shining any brighter than it is right now. Ted, have you seen any of what's going on with him recently?
I haven't, but I've been hearing about it. But yeah, it's like the he was the heel, and when I was down there at the developmental center when he was doing that thing with Cameron Grimes,
Yes.
and yeah, he was great. Yeah,
I mean, at that point, Ted, I mean, it's projecting a little bit because it's, a couple years before he even made it to the main roster. But at that point, did you see like, okay, I could see this guy like main event WrestleMania level?
well, I don't know if I could have said that, but I know that based on where he was. I mean, he's still in the developmental program. Hasn't really hasn't really been out in front of crowd after crowd after crowd after crowd. But based on what I did see, yeah, I thought if there's ever a guy that's gonna have an opportunity to make it, he will. So, and
Yeah,
it seems he has.
he certainly has. Now, I don't know either if he's going to end up being a WrestleMania main eventer or anything like that, but like the guy has captivated audiences. He's got his new catchphrase, which is pretty simple. It's just yeah. And it works. Fans have really gotten behind it. I think some people are calling it the yeah movement. So hey,
Yeah,
look, if you can get people behind you,
this is like yeah, right.
like so if somebody's saying something to him or if he's cutting a promo, he'll just go yeah, and yeah, fans have gotten behind it.
Hey, I can't remember who I was telling. I said, look, I said, I did all these things in wrestling. 12 years or more of wrestling behind me. Like I started in 75 and I went to work for Vince in 87. So
Hmm.
75, 80, like I was 12 years into the business and I had done all these things. And now I become this character, the $1 Million Man. And after all the things we did as the $1 Million Man, what do the people remember?
Got to be the laugh.
The laugh. They remember the laugh. The laugh is forever my trademark, I guess. And I guess I should be happy about it. And it's funny. Again, this is Vince McMahon, and the way that happened, I was, we used to do all of our interviews like at TV for the towns that were immediately coming up, like for the next 3 weeks. And so I was doing an interview with Gino Okerlund, and I at the end of it, I just happened to cock my head back and laugh like that.
Hmm.
Vince was walking by, and he heard it, and he stuck his head in the door, and he goes, "That's my $1 Million Man," and I want to hear that laugh at the end of everything you ever do. So
Isn't
I
it
guess
funny?
once again, I have to thank Vince's ingenuity. So
Isn't it funny that, to your point, you had all those years, like the loaded glove, the pile
yeah,
drivers with the free birds, then you turn around and doing the pile drivers with Tommy Rich, and like all of this history, and all the people want to talk about is that laugh.
yeah, yeah. Well, it's as long as it's gay. You know what? If it works, do it.
Absolutely, man. And look, it's probably going to be the same thing for LA Knight. It'll be 20 years from now, and people are going to be coming up to him going, yeah.
Yeah.